Good morning, students. Welcome to maths class. Hope you are fine. So today we are going to already I informed the set next class onwards I am going to revise lesson maths revision set. So today I am going to revise lesson 2. So this month last week we have quarterly exam. So our maths portion is lesson 2 full. So you prepare well for the exam. Okay, so today we will revise little portion. So first, laws of exponents. So what is, can you tell me the laws of exponents? Yes, we already taught you. Sit. A power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. A power m divided by a power n is equal to a power m minus n. A power m the whole power n is equal to a power mn. A power m into b power m is equal to ab the whole power m. A power m divided by b power m is equal to a by b the whole power m. These are the 5 laws of exponents that you know, that already I taught you. Said. So what are the other things we learned? We learned negative exponents, positive exponents. We learned multiplicative inverse, negative inverse. Multiplicative inverse or reciprocal. Okay, so you all know how to convert a number with positive exponent with negative exponent. So you all know how to use laws of exponents to solve problems, is it? So today we will see some problems using how to convert. So you for that you take page number 31, exercise 2a. So we are going to revise some problems. Okay, we are going to do some problems from exercise 2a. So, what are the, the laws of exponents? Negative exponent, positive exponent, I said how will you convert negative exponent to positive exponent? So, for a rational number, for the given rational number, p by q the whole power minus n means what is the positive exponent? Q by p the whole power plus n. I said, sometimes p by q the whole power plus n means what is the negative exponent? Q by p the whole power minus n. Okay, if the exponent is dividing negative, you have to convert into positive. Positive. Negative means positive, positive means negative. See how you have. Okay. So next, multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse just p by q the whole power minus n is equal to p by q the whole power plus n, or p by q the whole power plus n means multiplicative inverse p by q the whole power minus n. So this is negative exponent. This is multiplicative inverse. Can you find the difference? What is negative exponent? P by q the whole power minus n is q by p the whole power plus n. For multiplicative inverse, p by q the whole power minus n is p by q the whole power plus n only. Here also p by q the whole power plus n means q by p the whole power minus n. Here for multiplicative inverse, p by q the whole power plus n is p by q the whole power minus n. Okay, so we are going to do some problems using this formula as well as laws of exponents. So you are very thorough with laws of exponents. Okay. So exercise 2a. Can you read the question? First question. Write the multiplicative inverse of the following with negative exponents. First you have to, what is the given number? Exercise 2a. What is the first problem? Write the multiplicative inverse with negative exponents. First you have to convert the question number in negative. First you have to write the multiplicative inverse of the given number. So what is the given number? 1 by 3 the whole power 1 by 3 the whole power. First write the multiplicative inverse. Then you have to write the multiplicative inverse with negative exponent. So the answer must be negative exponent. Multiplicative inverse. First you have to convert the given number to multiplicative inverse. Then you have to write the exponent. So what is our number? 1 by 3 the whole power minus 2. What is the multiplicative inverse? 1 by 3 the whole power minus 2. Okay. So negative exponent I have. So I want just I will do. This is the answer. So what is the second problem? We'll see one more problem. Minus 100 the whole power minus 5. Minus 100 the whole power minus 5. What is the negative? What is the multiplicative inverse? Minus 5 means minus 100 the whole power plus 5. This is the multiplicative inverse. But I want the answer in negative exponent. I want the answer in negative exponent. So what I do? Minus 100 by 1 the whole power plus 5 will be 1 by 100 the whole power minus 5. Is it? So I can write 1 power minus 5 by 100 power minus 5. 1 power minus 5 is 1. 100 power minus 5. So what is the answer? 1 by 100 the whole power minus 5. Or you can write 1 by 100 the whole power minus 5. Okay? Clear? Next. One more problem we will see. Okay? What is the third problem? Minus 33 by 29 the whole power minus 50. Minus 33 by 29 the whole power minus 50. Minus 33 by the whole power minus 50. So minus 33 by 29. What is the negative inverse? Plus 50. Multiplicative inverse over. So what is our question? We need that negative. So I know minus 29 by 33 the whole power. Can I this one using this formula? P by Q the whole power plus n is equal to 2 by P the whole power minus n. So minus leave first. What is? Don't confuse. First you have to write the multiplicative inverse. Okay. Leave it. Now you think this is our question. So what is that? P by Q the whole power plus n is equal to Q by P the whole power. Okay. So this is that. Clear? So remaining one more question is there that you try in your home. Okay. Next, express the following with positive exponent. Just here, what is our question? Second question. Express the following with positive exponent. Positive. What is the first question? Minus 1 by 9 the whole power minus 3. Is it? 1 by 9 the whole power minus 3. So, what is this? 1 by 9 the whole power minus 3. So, this is the question. 1 by 9 the whole power minus 3 is 1 by 9 the whole power minus 3. I can write like that. So, next. Positive exponent means 9 by 1 the whole power minus plus 3. Which is equal to 9 power 3 by 1 power 3. Which is equal to 9. This is the answer. Okay, 9 by 1 the whole power plus 3 means 9 power 3 by 1 power 3. 1 power 3 means 1. 9 power 3 is the answer. Clear? Next. What is the second problem? 5 power minus 10. 5 power minus 10. How will you do 5 power minus 10? 5 by 1 the whole power minus 10 is equal to 1 by 5 the whole power. See, 5 means 5 by 1 is it? Rational number. 5 by 1 the whole power minus 10. That is 1 by 5 the whole power plus 10. Okay, I have only this in P by Q form. I converted first 5 power minus 10, I converted to P by Q form. Then I changed using the P by Q the whole power minus 10 is equal to P by Q the whole power. Yeah. Okay. So next we'll revise just 2 or 3 problems from each sum. Okay. Otherwise we can't finish. Next. Simplify when express. Simplify using the laws of exponents. What is it? Simplify using laws of exponents. 3. Third problem. Simplify using laws of exponents. So we are going to use laws of exponents and we are going to solve some problems. 6 problems are given. We'll do 2 or 3 problems. Okay. So what is that? First problem, x cube into x power minus 3 by x power minus x square into x power minus 3 by x power minus. Am I right? Yes. So here all the bases x and all the power is different. So I think you know this form, a power m into a power n equal a power m plus n. A power m divided by a power n is equal to a power m minus n. Yes. So why I'm going to apply these 2 laws to solve this problem. See, first you consider the numerator. X power 2 plus minus 3. Can I use the first law? I apply the first law. What is in the denominator? I have plus this. So what is it? X power 2 minus 3. Say plus into minus by x power minus, which is equal to x power 2 minus 3 minus 1 by x power 2. So I didn't do any change in the denominator. I kept plus this. Now apply the second law. X power minus 1 minus of minus. Why? A power m by a power n equal to a power m minus n is it. So which is equal to x power minus 1 plus 2. Which is equal to minus 1 plus 2 means x power 1 is equal to. Okay. Understand this problem? Okay. Now one more problem we'll do. That is 3 power, second problem, 3 power minus 5 into 8 power minus 5. You understand this problem now? So we will go for the next problem. What is, read the question. 3 power minus 5 into 8 power minus 5. Can you apply any law? Which application law? I think the power is same and the base is different. So I think you can use this law. A power m into b power n is equal to ab the whole power. Right? That is 3 into 8 the whole power minus 5. Which is equal to 8 3s are 24. Okay. Clear? See, likewise you do the third problem. Third problem is very simple only. How will you do the third problem? See, a power minus 3. Shall I do the third problem? A power minus 3 into b power a power minus 3 into b power minus 7 by a power a square into b power minus 3. So what you can do, you can take a power minus 3 by a square into b power minus 7 by b power minus 3. Why did I take like this? See all the, see here a, base a, b, okay, but the power is different. So I can take here, I can take only the base. I want whether the any one base or power must be same. Then only I can use the laws of exponents. What is our question? Use the laws of exponents. So if I take the numerator, I cannot do. So only I just arrange. Okay, now I can use this. Which law I can use? A power m by a power n is equal to a power m minus n. Am I right? So a power minus 3 minus 2 into b power minus 7 minus of minus 3. Yes? Whether the question is correct? A power minus 3 into b power minus 7 by a power b power. So a power minus 3 minus 2 is minus 5 into b power minus 7 minus into minus plus 3, which is equal to a power minus 5 into b power minus 7 plus 3 minus 4. A power minus 5 into b power minus 4. So here it is in the negative exponent. So what can I do? I want to convert into positive exponent, means 1 by a power 5 into 1 by b power 4, which is equal to 1 by a power 5 into b power 4 is that. Okay, a power minus 5 if I want to convert into positive exponent means I have to write, see here a by 1 the whole power minus 5 is it, which is equal to 1 by a the whole power minus 5, which is equal to 1 power minus 5 by a power minus 5, that is 1 by a power minus 5. So all these three steps I wrote in a single step, that's all. Okay, clear? So if you have any doubt you can ask me in the Zoom class. Okay, so better when if you have time you can take revise page number 35 revision exercise. If you have time you go through all the revision exercise. We will discuss in the Zoom meeting. Okay students, so do you have any doubt? So we will meet in the next class. Thank you students. Thank you.